Your Honor.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, counsel.
Good afternoon.
I think your person is on the list. We don't have the files in front of us, but I asked before this afternoon, and I think he's making the list. So if you just give us a moment. As soon as the file gets in here, I'll let you know, okay?
Sure, thank you so much.
Do we have a list? Thank you. Officer Love is going to see, I think her name is, Betts is the last name, I think, is it?
Beatty.
Beatty. If the file's ready, could you grab it too? Thank you. Officer Love's gonna go back in the back and see if she can get the file and bring it out so maybe we can get yours done.
Great, thank you. I really appreciate it.
No, I appreciate your patience. Thank you. Thank you, Officer Love. She got your file, I believe, counsel. Just 1 second. Let me see if we got it in the stack. Thank you. Got a final, yeah. It's Antoine Beatty, is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. Officer, put it on top. DDC, let us know when you're ready, please. We have counsel for number 1 on the list, Beatty. If you could bring that gentleman first.
Okay, Your Honor.
Thank you, officer. Appreciate you. And counsel, I know I got your P number last time. Could I get it one more time so we can put it in the system? I think I got
Sure.
it.
It's 71920.
Thank you.
Right there. Right there. Nope.
Good afternoon, sir. Please state your name.
Antoine Beatty.
Thank you, Mr. Beatty. This is case 200616112, People, State of Michigan, vs. Antone Devone Beatty. Appearance, please.
Yes, good afternoon, Your Honor. May it please the court, Kirsten Iverson, P 71920, hearing for Chief Counsel on behalf of
Yeah.
Your Honor, we'll waive the full.
Thank you. Counsel, you tailed out a bunch. I don't know if we could, but I did hear your appearance and you wanted the court to waive formal reading. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Thank you. The court will waive formal reading of the information under a plea of not guilty. Thank you so much. And the court is scheduling a probable cause conference on December the 1st, which is Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Archer. Mr. Beatty, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you're released, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand, Mr. Beatty?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Not guilty is entered. Counsel Esteban.
Your Honor, I'm asking the court to consider a personal bond for my client. He is not a flight risk, does not have any criminal history. I did have opportunities to visit with him in the jail. He was working prior to COVID. He was working for the theater. And in contact with his mother.
Where was he working at?
At the movie theaters at Fairlane.
Thank you.
And the only reason, this is not an assault of crime. I've had contact with all of his family. He takes this matter very serious. Like I said, I was able to see him in the jail last night. I don't believe that would be any sort of risk or anything at all. I'm asking the court to give him a personal bond.
Thank you, Sister Counsel. Mr. Beatty, the court takes consideration information provided by your attorney who's advocated well on your behalf. Court's unaware of any capious history or criminal convictions. Court takes into consideration your lack of employment status as stated by counsel as it relates to the ability to post bond as well as your ties to the community and the current epidemic facing the nation. Mr. Beatty, these are very serious allegations. They are non-assault if the court's reviewed and considered the information alleged in the investigator's report. During this bond, sir, there's no use of alcohol, no marijuana, and no illegal controlled substance. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Given the information placed on the record, sir, your bond will be set $10,000 personal bond. You're being released, Mr. Beatty. Listen to the court. Listen to your attorney. Good luck. I hope it works out well for you. Counsel, anything further?
Nothing further. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, Sister Counsel. Thank you for your patience. Good luck, Mr. Beatty.
Appreciate it.
Good afternoon, Brother Counsel. How are you, sir? Well, thanks for asking. We got some interviews.
Yes, sir.
DDC, would you like the attorney to let you know who we've interviewed, or do you got that covered?
We should have that covered, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you. So at your pleasure, it looks like Mr. Pratt may be timing out, but at your pleasure.
You did Pratt for me earlier.
Oh, we did do him earlier, didn't we?
Yes, Your Honor. You done him for me
I
earlier.
appreciate you. That's why you guys are here, to keep me in line. Thank you.
You're welcome. So,
Are you doing okay, Tamika?
Yes, I'm fine.
Good afternoon, sir. Your name?
Leonard McCants.
Thank you, Mr. McCants, and good afternoon, sir. Mr. McCants, thank you. You're here for case 200458114, People, State of Michigan versus Leonard McCants.
Right around him, Mr. Leonard McCants, we agree, and he is Mr. McCants has been advised to stop this morning.
Court waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. Mr. McCants, the court scheduling a pretrial date, sir. You must attend Wednesday, November the 25th. That's at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Bryant. That hearing, sir, will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you release, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes, you are.
Thank you, sir. Not guilty is entered. Esteban.
And by the way, I'd like the court to know Mr. McCants is 47 years old, like a resident of the city of Detroit. He had a great record for it, but got recently laid off. Not on probation or parole at this time. The law support study does not have any assault convictions We ask for a personal bond with a no contact order required.
Thank you. Mr. McCants, this is a very serious charge, sir, but it is non-assaultive. Court takes into consideration the information presented by your counsel, including but not limited to your lack of employment status as it relates to ability to post bond. The current charge before the court, which is a very serious allegation, but it is non-assaultive. Court considers the information alleged in the investigator's report as well as the current epidemic facing the nation. And employment status, as counsel states, relates to ability to post bond, as well as it appears you have ties to the community. Mr. McCants, during this bond, you are not to use any alcohol or any illegal controlled substance. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. And do not go to the premises or area of any Meijer store. Is that clear?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you. Given the information placed on the record and provided by counsel, bond on this matter will be set in the amount $3,000 personal bond. Good luck, Mr. McCants. Listen to the court, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sir.
Do it. Okay.
Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Bernard Bell?
Thank you, Mr. Bell.
Yes, sir.
Good afternoon, sir. Mr. Bell, you're here for case 20061-616, People State of Michigan versus Renard Byron Bell, identified in the complaint as defendant 1. Counsel.
Brian Bernard, on behalf of Mr. Bernard Bell, waive reading statement. Mr. Bell's been about his constitutional right.
Court waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. Mr. Bell, the court is scheduling probable cause conference. You must attend December the 1st, which is a Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge King. Mr. Bell, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect for that hearing before you're released, but that is your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Sure.
Thank you. Not guilty is entered as to bond.
As to bond record, I'd like to let you know Mr. Bell is 25 years old, a lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit, with no prior criminal convictions. Per our conversations, he gainfully employed as attorney for Your Honor, not on probation and parole at this time. As the court set a personal bond in this matter, as although serious, these are non-assaultive allegations.
Mr. Bell, these are very serious allegations, sir, and as stated by your counsel, allegation is very serious but non-assaultive. Court notes your current employment status, and good luck with your employment, Mr. Bell, as it relates to ability to post bond, as well as your ties to the community. Serious nature of these charges, lack of capious history or criminal convictions the court's aware of. Court also takes into consideration the information alleged in the investigator's report and the epidemic facing the nation. Mr. Bell, during this bond, sir, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
And for those reasons, bond will be set $7,000 personal bond. You're welcome. You're being released on a personal bond, Mr. Bell. No weapons. Make sure to attend that Zoom hearing. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome, Mr. Bell. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
How you doing, sir? Deontay Edwards.
Thank you. I'm well. 1 second. Madam Clerk, did you need the whole file? I have a co-defendant. Is this enough for you, or do you need everything? Okay, I'll just keep it. Your full name again? I apologize.
Deontay Edwards.
Thank you, Mr. Edwards. And could you take your head covering off, please, or is that religious, or? Okay, thank you. All right, Mr. Edwards, you're here for case. What was that? Oh, okay, yeah, no worries. Okay, thank you. Mr. Edwards, you're here for case. No worries, sir. Case 20061-617, People State of Michigan versus Deontay Marcel Edwards. Counsel.
Brian Brown, we have Mr. Deontay Edwards, waive reading stand mute. Mr. Edwards has been advised.
Thank you, brother. Counsel, court waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. Mr. Edwards, the court is scheduling a probable cause conference, sir. You must attend on December the 1st, which is a Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge King. Mr. Edwards, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect for that hearing before you're released, but it is your responsibility to connect on time. Understood?
Sir.
Thank you, sir. Not guilty is entered as to the bond.
Bond Honor, Mr. Edwards is 28 years old, he's a lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit. Maintains he has no prior criminal convictions, so I'm graduate through the community. He's not on I ask the court respectfully to set a personal bond in this matter as although serious he's on non-assault.
Thank you, brother. Counsel, Mr. Edwards, the court has considered the information provided by your attorney, who has always advocated well on your behalf. Court's reviewed the information alleged in the investigator's report, as well as taken into consideration the current epidemic facing the nation. The allegation before the court, Mr. Edwards, is a very serious allegation, but it's non-assaultive, and the court considers employment status as stated as relates to ability to post bond. Mr. Edwards, during this bond, sir, you're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. Understood? And for those reasons, Mr. Edwards, you'll be released on a $5,500 personal bond. Good luck, Mr. Edwards. Listen to the court. Attend that Zoom hearing. No weapons. Hope it works out for you, sir.
You're welcome.
Any questions?
No, that's it.
Okay. Good luck.
You too.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Manuel Wesley.
Thank you. 1 second.
Manuel Wesley.
I don't know if we got your file. Hold on a second, though, Mr. Wesley. It doesn't appear that we have Mr. Wesley's file. I apologize, DVC.
All right. Come on, brother.
I could let you know what files I have if that's helpful. I don't know. So who is the other one that you had?
Blackwell and Brown.
And Brown or Byron?
Mark Anthony Brown and Anthony Brown.
Okay, we're ready on Anthony Blackwell, and I think that's the last one we're ready so far.
Blackwell.
Anthony Blackwell, and what was the other one?
Mark Brown, number 17.
Okay, we don't have that. Thank you. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Anthony Blackwell.
Good morning or afternoon, Mr. Blackwell. You're here for case 200-61619, People's State of Michigan versus Anthony Blackwell. Counsel.
Brian Brown, we have Mr. Anthony Blackwell, waiver is being used. Mr. Blackwell's been advised.
Court waive formal reading on our plea of not guilty. We'll get to court dates in a moment as to bond.
As a bond member, about Mr. Blackwell, he's a 31-year-old lifetime resident here in the city of Detroit. Maintains that he has absolutely no prior criminal history in his 31 years here. No previous history that I'm aware of personally, Your Honor. It does appear that he's a stable resident here in the community with his mother, not business. Also unemployed, Your Honor. As the court keeps that in consideration once they bond. Further, we must note that he's a personal resident.
I got it.
Allegations of the assault allegations. I asked the court to address any safety issue complaining with this with no contact order. We asked the court for a personal bond at this time, Your Honor, we would not address the GPS.
Thank you, counsel. Mr. Blackwell, this is a very serious assaultive allegation, sir, and the court takes in consideration the information provided by your attorney. The court is scheduling 2 court dates, sir. You must attend them both. Probable cause conference on Tuesday, November the 10th. You have a right to a preliminary examination following Tuesday, November 17th. Both 8:30 a.m. 36th District Court in front of Judge Archer. Both of those hearings, Mr. Blackwell, will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you release, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. The court takes into consideration the information provided by your attorney, including but not limited to the lack of criminal convictions or capious history. The court's unaware of either, as stated by counsel. The court notes your unemployment status as stated by counsel as it relates to the ability to post bond, the current epidemic facing the nation, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report. During this bond, Mr. Blackwell, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon, and absolutely no contact with Karita Collins. Is that understood?
Yes.
No contact means no contact of any kind. No contact orally, in writing, through a third person, at her place of residency, employment, or through any forms of social media. No contact with Karita Collins. Understood?
Yes.
And based on the assaultive allegations before the court and the information alleged in the investigator's report, you're to be fit with a GPS tether prior to release. For the reasons placed on the record, the concerns the court has regarding the safety of the alleged victim, bond on this matter will be set in the amount $2,010%. Good luck, Mr. Blackwell. That's a $200 bond, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Well,
Okay.
good luck, sir. Good afternoon, Brother Counsel. I think the council's going to check and see if they got any more interviews done. I appreciate your patience. We'll let you know as soon as he gets back in. All right, we got a couple more interviews done. Here you got.
Kyle Waller.
Okay, we don't have his file. Jerome Havis. Okay. We have Amir Taylor ready.
Amir Taylor.
Yes, thank you.
What's up, big top? Thanks, brother.
Good afternoon, sir. Your name, please.
Amir Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. You're here for case 200-61622, People's State of Michigan versus Amir Bomani Taylor. Counsel.
Only one he go.
Barry Taylor, my client waives right to formal reading, understands the constitutional rights and stand guilty.
Thank you. Court waive formal reading and plead not guilty. Mr. Taylor, the court scheduling a probable cause conference, sir. You must attend on Wednesday, December the 2nd. That's 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Giles. Mr. Taylor, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect for the Zoom hearing before you're released, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. That's the bond.
Can't talk about my
Is a high school grad, indicates that the power probation in the role and enforcement of the serious allegations, but not assault when you strictly at the school.
Thank you, Brother Counsel, Mr. Taylor. This is a very serious allegation, sir. It is non-assaultive. The court notes, as stated by counsel, the court's unaware of any capious history or criminal convictions. The court takes consideration your ties to the community, the current epidemic facing the nation, as well as your lack of employment status as stated as relates to ability to post bond. Court's had an opportunity to review and consider the information alleged also in the investigator's report. During this bond, Mr. Taylor, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon, and absolutely no use of alcohol, no marijuana, and no illegal controlled substance. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Taylor. Given the nature of this allegation, the information placed on the record, bond will be set $5,000 personal bond. You're being released on a personal bond, Mr. Taylor. Listen to the court, sir. Good luck. You're welcome.
Okay.
Step out.
Release from behind.
Step out.
We have nobody here. Thank you guys for coming. We have no staff, no court officers, no more files. Appreciate y'all coming today. Thanks for your patience, officer. We're gonna see if we got any more files ready that match up with the interviews. We have a couple of files, but it don't appear that people are interviewed. So just give me a moment.
I don't have any phones.
Repercussions, huh? It looks like we have a couple more interviews done on the males. Do you have Mr. Bonner, Marvin Bonner? Marvin Bonner, do you have Byron Green as well?
We have Byron Green and Marvin Bonner.
Byron Green and Marvin Bonner are both ready.
Green and Bonner.
Have been interviewed with the files. Good afternoon, your name, please.
Marvin Bonner. Good afternoon.
Thank you, sir. Here for case 200611616, People State of Michigan versus Marvin Bernard Bonner, identified the complaint as defendant 2. Counsel? 1 second. Officer Love, could you see if they got any more files ready, please? Thank you. Sorry, go ahead. Thank you. Counsel, court waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. Mr. Bonner, the court is scheduling a probable cause conference, sir. You must attend December the 1st, which is a Tuesday, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge King. That hearing, sir, will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. Mr. Bonner, you'll get information on how to connect before you release, but it is your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. Not guilty. Please enter as the bond. Thank you. Mr. Bonner, these are very serious allegations, sir, and it's very important that you listen to the court and attend the Zoom hearing. Thank you. Appreciate it. The court takes into consideration the information alleged in investigators' report, your allegations, which are serious but non-assaultive allegations, the current epidemic facing the nation, as well as the lack of employment status as stated by counsel as relates to ability to post bond. And the court has reviewed and considered the information alleged in the investigative report and is unaware of any capious history, and considers you have ties to the community. Mr. Bonner, during this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And Mr. Bonner, if the court releases you on a personal bond, do you have any issues showing up to court on time via Zoom and refrain from any weapons? Do you have any issues with that?
No, sir.
Mr. Bonner, the court will release you for those reasons on a $10,000 personal bond. No weapons of any kind, Mr. Bonner. Good luck, sir. You're welcome. And then is Emmanuel Wesley, do you have that one interviewed too? Brother Counsel, do you have Emmanuel Wesley interviewed as well? We also have Emmanuel Wesley interviewed. Thank you. Good afternoon. Your name, please. Sir, state your name.
Byron Green.
Thank you, Mr. Green. Good afternoon. Mr. Green, you're before the court this afternoon on case number 200-58662, People State of Michigan versus Byron Green. Counsel. Thank you, Brother Counsel. Mr. Green, court waive formal reading and her plea of not guilty. Schedule an exam date only on November the 17th, which is a Tuesday, 9 o'clock a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Giles. Mr. Green, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information if you're able to make bond on how to connect, but it's your responsibility to connect on time for that examination. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
For that preliminary examination. Thank you. This is a capious counsel. Not guilty is entered as the bond.
Yes, sir. I see it's the Giants
Thank you. Mr. Green, you're here before the court because you failed to appear for an examination on or about October 30th, 2020. The judge you were assigned to when you failed to appear issued a warrant for your arrest. I, as a magistrate, have no authority to change that bond. During this bond, Mr. Green, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon. Do you understand? It's very important you attend your court dates, Mr. Green, so you don't get locked up just for simply not showing up to court. It's very important. Thank you.
Who that judge was, what that court date was with?
It appears Judge.
Was it Judge Langston?
I'm not. There's no P number. It was October 30th of 2020. I can't.
I got Judge Giles.
Judge Giles. It appears Judge Giles, according to your defense attorney. Signature looks like possibly Judge Giles, sir, but as stated, it's a no P number, and I can't read the signature. With October 30th, 2020, your bond was set in the amount of $30,000 cash surety. I have no authority to change that bond, Mr. Green. Good luck. I hope it all works out well for you, sir.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome. Do you have it, Jerome Havis interviewed as well? And we have Jerome Havis interviewed as well. And we don't have that file. We have Jerome Havis, Emmanuel Wesley. Is this a female? Male. What about Mika Calvert? MIQA Calvert? Okay, that's number 7 on the list. That appears to be a male, possibly. I think so. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
My name is Jerome Havis, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Havis, and good afternoon, sir. Mr. Havis, you're here for case number 2006164, People State of Michigan versus Jerome Demetrius Havis for the council. Court waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. Mr. Havis will get to the court dates in a moment as to bond.
Lifetime resident in Detroit. He does receive social security disability, and currently now on probation for parole. High personal line, personal foul with other, or reasonable intention in by the court.
Thank you, counsel. One moment. These are very serious allegations, sir, and they're assaultive allegations.
Can I say something, sir? She came to my house. Her and her cousins came to my house last night.
What was that?
They came to my house last night.
This was the alleged date of the offense you're speaking of, so you might want to listen to counsel, but I'm hearing.
Okay.
This is the attorney speaking. Please don't go
Yes.
to the facts of the case or the facts of anything else because everything's being recorded, and because it's being recorded, it can be used against you. And I want you to be able to provide the best possible defense possible for yourself. So,
Okay.
just let the magistrate proceed with the arraignment and get to your next lawyer so you can get this handled.
Anything else? You have any other questions, Mr. Havis?
No, sir.
Okay, if you do, just let the court know. The court is going to schedule 2 court dates, Mr. Havis. You must attend them both. Probable cause conference on Tuesday, November the 10th. Tuesday, November 10th. You have a right to a preliminary examination the following Tuesday, November 17th. Both 8:30 a.m. 36th District Court in front of Judge Archer. Both hearings, Mr. Havis, will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you release, but it's your responsibility to connect on time for those Zoom hearings. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Havis, these are very serious allegations. The court takes into consideration the information provided by your attorney, lack of capious history the court's aware of. The court takes into consideration your ties to the community, the current epidemic facing the nation, as well as the serious allegations before the court and the information alleged in the investigator's report, as well as employment status as relates to ability to post bond. The court also considers the age and the nature of your prior conviction, which includes an armed robbery, which is concerning to the court. The court knows the age of that conviction. Mr. Havis, during this bond, there's no use of alcohol, no marijuana, no illegal controlled substance, and you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
It appears Miss Watts resides at the address of 20526 Steel. Is that correct? She lives with you?
No, she doesn't. She used to live there. She lives back in Alabama. She came up here last night to get the rest of her stuff, and she had her cousins with her.
Okay, Mr. Havis, so she does not live with you currently?
No, sir.
When's the last time she stayed at that residence, resided there?
45 days ago when I got out of jail.
Okay, so you're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon, and absolutely no contact with LeAngela Watts. No contact means no contact of any kind. No contact orally, in writing, through a third person, at her place of residency, wherever that may be, or through any forms of social media. Absolutely no contact with Miss Watts. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
And you're not to go to the premises or area of 12711 West 8 Mile Road, Detroit, Michigan. Do not go to that premises or area. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
That appears at a gas station where this allegation took place. So do not go back to that premises or area. No contact with Miss Watts. The court's reviewed the serious information and assaultive allegations before the court, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report, and given the concerns the court has regarding the safety of the alleged victim prior to release, you're to be fit with a GPS tether. Your bond on this matter set in the amount 5,000, 10%. That's a $500 bond, Mr. Havis. Good luck, sir.
All right.
You're welcome.
I gotta get to the
You're doing great, Tamika. Thank you. Can I get you anything? I appreciate you. I really do. Thank you. Yeah, could we bring the females to the camera for interview, please, officer? I think that if that's possible. And it appears, have you guys interviewed Calvert? Number 7. Okay, it looks like that's a male.
Calvert's a female.
Gotcha, it is. Oh, thank you. So the last male we have ready is Emmanuel Wesley, that we have the file in the interview. Thanks for your accommodations, DDC. I know we're bouncing around a little bit, but you're handling what we have ready, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And women. Thank you. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Magistrate.
Thank you, Mr. Wesley. You're here for case 200, and good afternoon. Case 200-60407, People State of Michigan versus Emmanuel Wesley, identified in the complaint as defendant 1. Counsel.
Yes,
Thank you, sir. The court will wait. A court waive formal reading in her plea of not guilty. Schedule 2 court dates that you must attend. Mr. Wesley, the court's scheduling a probable cause, or Mr. Manuel, the court's scheduling a probable cause conference on November the 10th, which is Tuesday. You have a right to a preliminary examination the following Tuesday, November 17th, both at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Archer. Mr. Wesley, both of those hearings, sir, will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you're released, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Okay.
Thank you. Not guilty is entered as the bond.
Very serious assault allegation.
Thank you, counsel. Mr. Wesley, this is a very serious assaultive allegation, sir, and the court takes into consideration the nature of these charges, the information provided by your attorney, including but not limited to lack of capious history or criminal convictions the court's aware of. The court also considers the allegations set forth in the investigator's report, which lean towards the likelihood of conviction. That's included but not limited to the alleged victim indicating that he saw you shooting several shots at him before being, it appears, struck, and he's known you for the past 6 or 7 years. This is a very concerning allegation, sir, and the court notes the current epidemic facing the nation and the lack of employment status as relates to ability to post bond. Mr. Wesley, during this bond, sir, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon, and absolutely no contact with Jonathan Monroe. No contact means no contact of any kind, orally, in writing, through a third person at his place of residency, employment, or through any forms of social media. Absolutely no contact. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And if you're able to make bond, you're to be fit with a GPS tether. Given the information placed on the record, serious nature of these allegations, the concerns the court has regarding the alleged victim's safety as well as the public safety at whole, and the likelihood of conviction, bond on this matter will be set $200,000 cash surety. Good luck, Mr. Wesley. Welcome. Is that all the males? Kyle Waller. Mark Anthony Brown. Brown, Waller. Brown, Waller, and who? Davis? Okay, 17, 18, and 19. Thank you. And Darius Andrews. Veronica Adams, Derek Andrews. What about Darius Andrews? Kiara, I apologize, he's not up. It's Kiara Andrews, and she's a female. All right, so that's all. We don't have any males. Do we have any? You know, if any other files are ready? Officer Love, or can we? We're gonna call back and see. No, she's gonna call. There's no reason to go back and forth. But if they are, we can go get them. So that's all the mail files we have. Madam Clerk's calling in the back and see if there's any ready. If there are, Officer Love will go get them, and I'll let you know as soon as we do. Thank you as always. Thank you, officer. DDC, there appears we have a couple more ready. Officer Love's going to get the files. I'll let you know who it is as soon as we get them. Did they say?
No, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Cheese snack or anything? What's that, Mike? A male? Sanders? No. Would you like anything, cheese snack or something? You don't even got time for that, dude.
No, I don't.
I see that. You ain't stopped moving since you sat down.
I know.
You were moving before you sat down. We're doing good though, considering you're carrying this all by yourself.
Yes, thank you.
You got any folders that are bound folders?
Oh, they told us to stop that much, but good at 15, 23.
There's no? Officer Love, could you, there's got to be one ready. Didn't you have all these prepped before you even came in?
I was prepping them and then it was too early, so I left.
Well, I'm just saying, whatever you left, They haven't even brought in one since you've gotten here.
There was only 5 left when I came in here. She couldn't give them 5.
Exactly. That's ridiculous. Now we're just been sitting here for 15 minutes. And she hasn't got one done because Love could have brought one. You don't have to go back there. Thank you. This is crazy. And you guys got all the males interviewed? Hey, are you in the back? All right. I think we got the rest of the files. Thank you for your patience. Thank you, DDC. We got the rest of the files. If you could, I think, if you could bring them out. Is this the rest of the files?
It's one more.
A male? Why? So we prep the 2 females before we get to the males? We're ready on Waller and Brown, please. Don't worry about it. It's just let them, whatever. Just let them do what they do. No, you're doing great. Thank you. We need to, come on. Are you ready, counsel? Good afternoon. Your name, please. It's going to be the one we don't have, I imagine. I think you're on mute, DDC.
You hear
Thank
me?
you. Your name, yes. Your name, please.
Good afternoon, Kyle Waller.
Thank you, Mr. Waller. Good afternoon, sir. Here for case 200-61620, People State of Michigan versus Kyle Lee Waller.
Yes, Your Honor. Brian Bird on behalf of Kyle Waller. I'm trying to keep one more reading. Constitution rights and mute.
For a waive formal reading under plea of not guilty, Mr. Waller, the court scheduling a probable cause conference. You must attend Tuesday, December the 1st. That's at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge King. That hearing, Mr. Waller, will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you release, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes, sir. I will be there
Thank
as
you.
well.
Not guilty is entered as, thank you. Not guilty is entered as to bond.
Your Honor.
And take a step back, Mr. Waller, so we can see you. If you can't hear me, there, you're good. Thank you. Good.
As a bond, Your Honor, one claim indicates to us that he's a 30-year-old lifetime resident in Detroit. He's employed at St. John's Hospital. He completed college, he's a college graduate. He's not on probation or parole. And respectfully, this is a serious allegation, Your Honor, that is not assault, and we respectfully have this court for a personal bond.
Thank you. This is a very serious felony allegation, Mr. Waller, but it is non-assaultive. Court considers the information provided by your counsel, the lack of capious history or criminal convictions the court's aware of, your employment status at the hospital as counsel stated relates to ability to post bond, as well as the epidemic facing the nation. And the court's reviewed the information, investigator's report, and taken that consideration. For those reasons, Mr. Waller, you're going to be released on a $2,500 personal bond. Mr. Waller, make sure and attend that hearing day. Good luck, sir.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Yes, step up. Brown.
No luck. We got the good ones. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Mark, good afternoon.
Thank you. Is it Mark Anthony Brown?
Yes, that's my full name, Mark Anthony.
Brown.
Yeah.
No Cortez.
Okay.
No, Cortez, my
This
middle
is-
name, Mark.
Okay. So give us your full name all together one time, please.
Mark Anthony Cortez Brown.
I appreciate that, Mr. Brown. Good afternoon. You're here for case 200-61621, People State of Michigan versus Mark Anthony Cortez Brown. Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Brian Bird on behalf of Mark Anthony Brown. My client waives his right to formal reading, understands his constitutional rights, and will stand mute.
Thank you, counsel. Court waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. Mr. Brown, the court scheduling a probable cause conference. You must attend Wednesday, December the 2nd. That's at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Giles. That hearing will take place, Mr. Brown, via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. Before you're released, you'll get information on how to connect for that hearing, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes, I do.
Thank you. The court, not guilty. Anything further, Esteban?
As the bond, Your Honor, my client indicates that he is a 30-year-old lifetime resident in Detroit, Your Honor. He also indicates that he works at Dearborn Sausage Factory. He has no prior convictions.
Thank you.
Not on probation or parole. Without serious allegations, Your Honor, they're non-assault and respectfully ask for a personal bond.
Thank you, Brother Counsel. Mr. Brown, this is a very serious allegation, felony allegation. It is non-assaultive. The court's unaware of any capious history or criminal convictions. You have ties to the community. The court's read and considered the information alleged in the investigator's report, as well as considered your employment status as stated as relates to ability to post bond in the current epidemic facing the nation. Mr. Brown, for those reasons, you're being released on a $2,500 personal bond. Mr. Brown, make sure and attend that Zoom hearing so you don't get locked up and on the Zoom hearings December 2nd at 8:30, understand?
Okay.
So you don't possibly get locked up for not showing up. Good luck, Mr. Brown. I hope it works out for you, sir.
Okay, thanks a lot.
You're welcome, sir. You're welcome.
Yes, you want Davis?
Yes, please. Thank you. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Frederick Davis.
Good afternoon, Mr. Davis. You're here for case 20045A17, People State of Michigan versus Frederick Davis.
Yes, ma'am. Brandon Bird on behalf of Frederick Davis. My client waives his right to the formal reading, understands his constitutional rights, so will stand mute.
For a waive formal reading under plea of not guilty. We'll get to court dates in a moment, Esteban.
Esteban, Your Honor, we're claiming against this that he's a 25-year-old lifetime resident of Michigan. He's 25 years of life, he has no prior convictions. He's not on probation and parole. He's unemployed but collects Social Security disability, Your Honor. He understands that he has to have no contact with the complaining witness. And this is a serious allegation, Your Honor, and assault. And I would like you to take into account that it is a misdemeanor. And we respectfully ask the court for a personal bond.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, the court is entering a not guilty plea for you, sir, and scheduling a pretrial date you must attend on November the 6th, which is a Friday, this coming Friday, 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Garrett. That hearing will take place, Mr. Davis, via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. If you're able to make bond, you'll get information on how to connect for that hearing. But it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Davis, the court's considered the positive advocacy presented by your counsel, including but not limited to lack of capious history or criminal convictions the court's aware of. This is a very serious assaultive allegation. You have ties to the community. The court's considered your lack of employment status as it relates to the ability to post bond, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report and the current epidemic facing our nation. Mr. Davis, during this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon, and absolutely no contact with Tisha Williams. That means no contact of any kind, no contact orally, in writing, through a third person at her place of residency, employment, or through any forms of social media. No contact with Tisha Williams, understood?
Yes.
And does she reside at the Tacoma address?
Yes, but I wanted to know how do I go over there and get all my furniture that I left there?
Okay, well, during this bond, you are not to go to the premises or area of 13445 Tacoma, Detroit, Michigan. Do not go to that premises or area. Is that clear? That's until told otherwise. You can readdress the bond conditions at your court date on Friday, but do not go to that area unless told otherwise. Is that by a judge? Is that understood?
Yes, and how much is my bond?
I'm getting there. And given the concerns the court has, Mr. Davis, regarding the allegations and assaultive allegations in the investigator's report and the concerns the court has for Ms. Williams, prior to release, you're to be fit with a GPS tether. Your bond is 1,510%. That's $150, Mr. Davis. No contact with Ms. Williams. Make sure to attend your Zoom hearing. Good luck, sir.
Can y'all get in touch with her to get my mama number so y'all can let my mama know my bond?
Well, you can give it to your defense counsel if you'd like to.
Oh no, I don't know Tisha Williams' number though, and y'all gotta have to talk to her to get my mama number.
I don't have her number.
Mr. Davis, you can't contact her, and you can't contact Ms. Williams at all. We can't contact Ms. Williams for you.
I'd have thought you said your mother. I didn't know you said the victim. You talking about contacting Tisha Williams?
Yeah, to get my mama number, because I don't know nobody number to tell them my bond.
Mr. Davis, you're not to what did you not understand, Mr. Davis, about no contact with Ms. Williams?
No, I asked y'all, can y'all get in contact with her to get my mother number, because I do not have nobody number.
No, I'm not. I can't contact anybody for you, Mr. Davis. I can't personally contact anybody for you. Mr. Davis, come back, please. But you do understand that there's no contact with Ms. Williams. That's to be clear. There's no contact of any kind. Do you understand?
Yes, I understand.
All right, good luck, sir.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is that all the mails that we had? Officer, is that all the mails that you're aware of?
No.
Did you have phone when you came?
Okay, I'm sorry. What other mails do we have?
No, I don't have any more.
Oh, I thought, okay, I must have phrased it wrong. We'll meet you on the female side, thank you.
Oversized t-shirt and sneakers.
Are you done with all the, you guys, brother counsel, done with all the females? Okay, and then we need them to get off the female side if you could. Okay.
Yeah, we had two females, we don't use one female, I mean, one camera, because the other camera can work.
We don't care, you need to tell them.
I wanted to get that.
You know, I actually missed like a lot of them. Like a lot of them. But I think you're shooting in.
I feel like I'm all right.
Don't mind the agenda. You got, I ain't got to do nothing. I'm sick of people telling me I got the herb book. You know, he showed me, you know, go find. He's trying to go back. We go and look back, we go and check it out. Shut it down.
World
Shut it down. Then we can finish it. Right, well, I was about to say, we can get us a chill. Right, we can finish it, get us some barbecue. Well, it's good. No, that's not about to happen. No, I mean, girls. No. We might get some chicken. Okay. No. I know, so I have to put this up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey. No. What page is this? 3. Have you sent them?
Yeah, I sent 1 or 2.
I'm saying you sent them something.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll let you know.
And I want Al card.
You got all the females then, brother counsel?
No, yeah.
No.
We only have one camera, we don't have, both cameras don't work. We only have one camera, so we got to finish the female interviews before we.
Okay. Do you know how many we have left?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 minutes. He was interviewing one from there. So
Okay, all right, thank you. Just let me know when you finish. Thank you.
Just how the just not What did I do? It's you.
Thank you so much.
I told her, I'm like, I really think that it's like. He did this well. He did? Well, oh God. If you would've got people through, y'all would've died. I didn't get him coming around the corner. I hardly even got him going outside. See, I had to zoom in. That's how you know these places like that. Why you all about like, you would have thought he was a clerk coming to box. Right, why did you need those? All of umbrellas. You had all the umbrellas at your desk. No, I said it's for sleep. Speaking of chips, is she back there? This has been the best day that this could ever be. I just want everybody to know that.
Go down, yeah.
Are you here too?
I'm covering Laura tomorrow. Okay, and then I'll call you when I finish. I'll take over from there. So whenever, like, I finish the meeting or whatever, before I'll call you. Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
You know what? You know them days when the weather break a little bit? Oh, I swear it never fails. Them days when the weather breaks a little bit, thank you. It never fails. Come outside. Now you gonna sit in there. I got so cool. Yeah. A girlfriend. So all of that is still making nothing. Everything. I think it was full moon last night. Full moon, full sun. It's this election stuff. Now I wonder what we do about it. So he was passing the box to go to the comments and he threw a shirt away. He probably got like a string of everybody's hair. He got glued down. He threw his shirt away and he had long tailor. What was that on this? Girl, he got a new knee and he just think he everything. And he got a what? A new knee. A new knee. Girl. I thought it was the hip. Hip, knee. They all connected in some form. You was part of it. Okay. Brown. All right. You should have seen brown when I was working on it. So what did I do? I was like, you don't ready to fire this. This. Job you ever had? Girl, no, she do not. No, she do. That's the same rap that she started. She's not. They probably do get done every Thursday, right? But what Kim did was really Thursday from the band. No movement, no bouncing, no nothing. I said, so I got to have that every Thursday. Ask Let's see.
That's to put like oil, she got to let everything out with it.
I'm mad at you because you said that tomorrow.
Cause you know that girl that be standing right there at the door? The one be being extra, she looks at people lunch bells.
Oh, I'm bringing up, so I don't.
No, she be right there on the public side. She got the real short wrap, and it's like, it look.
Oh, yeah, she gone. You know what? One day I was coming in and they told me because it was like a lot of people coming to the employee side. And so they told me like, come on public side because there wasn't nobody over there. So they was talking. So I'm like, And then they was like, oh, okay, so I can do it. She was like, why is she over here anyway? I said, because clearly I was instructed to come over here.
She said if I wasn't,
Right.
you still gonna clear me.
She said she get her hair done every Thursday.
I heard her say that.
Right, but it don't move. Sometimes she don't wanna play with me. I didn't
I'm
even
having
do
a struggle with
nothing.
myself right now. So I don't want
It's moving though.
to talk about
We in the fan, listen, we in the fan, not a lick of blowing.
You know
What?
she is, Tamika.
He's not yours.
Now I'm hot.
I mean, y'all fight for the bag. It's on me.
Look, now I'm hot.
Ain't nothing gonna happen for you, you getting fired.
Girl,
What if I didn't?
I was gonna get mad at you with conscience.
You gonna get fired. You gonna get fired when you really going, I'm gonna walk her
I was
off.
gonna do that conscience.
Where's Princess?
Girl, leave me alone.
Where's Princess
I'm
Fiona?
not saying though. You gonna get fired for putting your hands on people, you know that?
Where's Princess Fiona?
You hear me talking to you.
You hear me talking to you.
Yes, you do. I can't wait for you to be in here tomorrow. I hope you're in first chair too.
I might call in sick. I'm not lying. After today,
Don't act like that.
I might not even see me tomorrow.
Don't act like that. If they got
I'm
me
not
on jail, how
lying.
they got over there, I might call her.
As long as I see you on Friday
You got a doctor Friday, tomorrow.
with my bread.
You heard that?
I told you Monday. $3 ain't gonna hurt you.
More people.
No, it's not.
Somebody,
It's only $50, dog.
I need it. You going to Miami?
It's only $50. It's not gonna hurt you. That'll be, that's where I spend all your money.
I'll let you make that decision for me.
I didn't even get to the
I can't get money. I'm balancing your, I got food.
You didn't balance nothing.
I know you got to do it.
Girl, I've been there all day.
Where's her? Speaking of feet, where's her?
What about feet remind you of Pat?
Right, he be so mad. But he got to stand up, he be pissed off.
Girl, all of us do.
Look, buy me some of that lotion.
This one? You want this? I never use it. You know when let me use it one more time. First back there, already.
Happy having a major attitude.
I don't want to fuck. Girl, it's lotion.
Alright.
I don't even know what time I came in here.
So you kept calling back there rushing me for me to come sit in here and ain't nothing happening while I'm trying to do these,
I was waiting on
domestic violence stuff with, I gotta read it to see if the people get addresses.
Mom.
So you steady calling me for what?
Mom,
Is it file looking?
don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm a friend.
Don't do that.
Yeah, it's not good.
I ain't gonna need to talk to you.
Are we still interviewing?
Oh, that's not good.
Why would you do that to me, too? I have a girl wanted that. No.
Who can't have it?
You know, I
should have ate your chips. I really should have stuck my whole hand inside your chips.
Just let everybody know we've been on the record and I'm live on Zoom this whole time. Too. No, you got. I mean, it's up. You guys are talking. I don't know how to read.
You know what? 1, 2, and 3. Not today. It's too hot. Going on to 1, 2, and 3. We still up.
Shannon.
We got like a couple more.
But I'm done, right there.
What you do?
Nothing. You know what? When I tell my granny on you, I heard her come here and go. It's not what. You want to make fun of that?
You put the 5 to the back. It's like that you learned it. I had to. I mean, how else could I just had to. Wow. Cletus. He got it. No, we have to do.
Y'all got a lot of people today.
Everybody going crazy. You with the sketches on?
I heard what you don't smoke.
You go out there. You are Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, DDC. Good afternoon, ma'am. Your name?
Good afternoon.
Your name, please?
Ashley Sanders.
Thank you, Ms. Sanders. You're here before the court on case number 2006163, People State of Michigan versus Ashley Deshae Sanders. Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. Right in front of we have Ashley Sanders, my client, waives the right to form a witness, understands the constitutional rights, so stand mute.
For a waive formal reading and our plea of not guilty. Ms. Sanders, the court's scheduling 2 court dates. You must attend them both. Probable cause conference November the 18th, which is Wednesday. That's at 8:30 a.m. in front of Judge Jones at the 36th District Court. You have a right to a preliminary examination following Wednesday, November 25th at 1:30 p.m. Also in front of Judge Jones at the 36th District Court. Both of those hearings are to take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect. It's your responsibility to connect on time. Not guilty is entered as the bond.
Your Honor, my client indicates to us that she's a 45-year-old time resident, 45. She's been doing that for a month now. You can mark her file medical, Your Honor.
Officers, please mark Ms. Sanders' file medical for the reasons stated by counsel. Thank you.
Okay, good. She just,
I don't understand.
She has mental condition you indicated?
yes, Your Honor. Take Zoloft, Prilo, Depakote, Percocet. So, respectfully ask this court for reasonable time.
Thank you, brother counsel. Ms. Sanders, this is a very serious allegation. The court considers the information presented by counsel as well as your lengthy prior felony criminal history, which includes at least 2 convictions of the assaultive nature. The court considers the nature of this charge as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report. The court's considered your ties to the community, the epidemic facing the nation, as employment status as relates to ability to post bond, as well as the information provided by your attorney, including your mental condition. As stated, the serious nature of this offense and the criminal record your prior criminal record is all very concerning to the court, as well as the safety of the public. Given count 1, the possibility of a life offense is very concerning to the court on the nature of the charge. Given the information presented by counsel and contained in the investigator's report, at this point in time, Ms. Sanders, you're going to be remanded into custody for further proceedings. Good luck.
Black line, state your full name. Leave your mask on, leave your mask on.
McQuarrie Sheriff Calvert.
Yep.
Thank you, Ms. Calvert. Good afternoon, ma'am. You're here for case 200458816, People's State of Michigan versus Mike Makia Calvert. Counsel.
My client waives the right to formal reading, understands her constitutional rights, and will stand mute.
Court will waive formal reading of the information. Enter a plea of not guilty. We'll get to the court dates in a moment as to bond.
She works at St. Assisted Living Home. Works right now on the front line of the pandemic. High school grad, now probation in the world, and got 2 children. That's 2 20-year-old that she is for. Respectfully, Your Honor, this is a serious assault allegation, Your Honor, but I would like to take the respectfully ask the court.
Thank you, Brother Counsel. Ms. Calvert, the court is going to schedule a pretrial date, ma'am. You must attend Wednesday, November the 25th. That's at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Garrett. Ms. Calvert, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you're released, but it's your responsibility to connect on time for that hearing. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Calvert, is a very serious assaultive allegation as stated by counsel. The court's unaware of any capious history or criminal convictions or allegations of assault. The court notes your employment status as stated as relates to ability to post bond, as well as the current epidemic facing the nation. The court takes into consideration the information alleged in the investigator's report and your ties to the community. Ms. Calvert, thank you. During this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any other dangerous weapon, and absolutely no contact with LaCarlos Taylor. No contact means no contact of any kind. No contact orally, in writing, through a third person at his place of residency, employment, or through any forms of social media. Absolutely no contact, understood?
Yes, sir.
And that appears that you both were staying at the Mendota Street address. So if Mr. Taylor is staying there, if that's his residence, do not go, what's that?
I was going to my sister's house.
Thank you for that information. So Ms. Calvert, no contact of any kind with Mr. Taylor, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. And Ms. Calvert, based on the nature of the charge and the information alleged in the report, you're to be fit with the GPS tether prior to release. Your bond is a $10,000 personal bond. You're being released on a personal bond, Ms. Calvert. You don't have to post any money. Make sure and listen to the court. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Ms. Adams?
Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Veronica Adams.
Thank you, Miss Adams, and good afternoon, ma'am. You're here for a couple of reasons, Miss Adams. We'll get through them one at a time, so just be patient. Miss Adams, first we're going to handle case number 1904691, People State of Michigan versus Veronica Adams, identified in the complaint as defendant 2. Counsel. Thank you, sir. Court waive formal reading of the information under plea of not guilty. Ms. Adams, on this matter, the court scheduling a probable cause conference you must attend on December the 1st, which is a Tuesday. That's at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge King. Ms. Adams, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology similar to what we're using today. Before you're released, you'll get information on how to connect for that Zoom hearing, but it is your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Thank you, ma'am. Not guilty is under this.
I would like to know that this is high blood pressure. It's not on probation for severe injury. Respect the honor, this is a serious application.
Thank you, Brother Counsel. Ms. Adams, these are serious allegations, so it's very important that you attend the court date via Zoom so you don't get locked up just for not attending a virtual hearing. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Adams, there's serious charges. They are non-assaultive. Your attorney did a very good job, as always, representing you and advocating on your behalf. You have ties to the community, no criminal convictions or capious history the court's aware of. The court notes the information alleged in the investigator's report and considers the serious nature of these charges, which are non-assaultive. The court considers the current epidemic facing the nation and employment status as counsel states relates to ability to post bond. Ms. Adams, for those reasons, you're being released on that matter on a $5,000 personal bond. You don't have to post any money on those. Just make sure and show up to court on December the 1st, okay?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Adams, you have one additional matter, and it's in case 1904597, People State of Michigan versus Veronica Adams, identified in the complaint as defendant 3. Thank you, Brother Counsel. Court waive formal reading of the information under a plea of not guilty. Ms. Adams, on this matter, ma'am, the court is scheduling the same court date as the last. It's a probable cause conference on December the 1st. That's the first Tuesday in December at 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge King. As with the latter matter, Ms. Adams, both will be heard via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology, and before you're released, you'll get information on how to connect for that Zoom hearing, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Very important, so you don't possibly get locked up for not showing up. Does that all make sense, ma'am?
Yes.
Not guilty as entered. Thank you. As the
I would like to reiterate 65-year-old resident. Has a bachelor's degree, no out on probation for this, which is
Thank you. Ms. Adams, this allegation, as well as a serious allegation, is non-assaultive. The court takes consideration the advocacy presented by your counsel on both matters, as well as your ties to the community, lack of criminal convictions or capious history the court's aware of, your employment status as stated as relates to ability to post bond, the nature of these charges, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report the court has taken into consideration. Ms. Adams, the court's inclined to release you on a personal bond on this matter as well. And you have no issue following the court's orders and making sure you attend that court date December 1st. No, you have no issues with that, do you?
No.
Ms. Adams, you'll be released on this matter on a $5,000 personal bond. Good luck, Ms. Adams. I hope all works out well for you. Please make sure and listen to the court in all aspects, including making your court date. Good luck. You're welcome, counsel. I apologize, Ms. Adams. Those are pre-trial dates, counsel. Thank you. That's a pre-trial. Pre-trial dates, I believe. Wait, stand by. That is a probable cause. Because that is a probable cause. Probably because the other defendants were felony charges, maybe? Yeah, thank you. That's a probable cause conference, December the 1st, Tuesday. And that's 8:30 in front of Judge King. Thank you, counsel. Do you have any questions, Ms. Adams? All right, good luck, ma'am. You're welcome. No.
Andrew.
Could we bring her back, please? It looks.
It says Judge Bryant on the judge record, but I'm here Judge.
Yeah, let me see that. Is that on both of them? Or did we give her the? I just seen that. Okay. So the one. Thank you, officers. We just want to make sure we got these court dates squared away. Okay, Miss Adams, you're going to be released on personal bonds, but we just want to make sure that we got these court dates and the judges properly squared away. So, okay, so but they're still going to be the same date on December 1st? But it's going to be Judge Bryant? It's not going to be Judge. Misdemeanor.
All right.
Judge Bryant? What date? Yep.
Gave her a personal.
Yes, ma'am.
So Brian is 11/25.
Thank you so much. Okay, so Miss Adams, both court dates have been changed. You got a different judge. You're going to still be released on personal bonds on both matters, but thanks to counsel has pointed it out, your judge is now Judge Bryant at the 36th District Court, and your court date is November the 25th, which is the last Wednesday in November. That's still going to be 8:30 a.m. in front of Judge Bryant at the 36th District Court, and you'll get information on how to connect, but Miss Adams, don't miss that virtual hearing, okay? All right, good luck. Thank you, DDC. Thank you, counsel. Thank you, Madam Clerk. Nice catch there. Good afternoon. Your name, please?
Kiara Andrews.
Thank you, Ms. Andrews. And good afternoon, ma'am. Ms. Andrews, you're here for case 200615113, People State of Michigan versus Kiera LaShondra Andrews, identified in the complaint as defendant 5.
Yes, Your Honor. Further, on behalf of the Kiera Andrews, I'm trying to waive the right to formal reading, understands the constitutional rights, so stand mute.
Court waive formal reading of the information in her plea of not guilty. We'll get to the court dates in a moment as to bond.
All right, Your Honor, my plan in the case is 29-year-old lifetime resident. She also indicates that out of 29 years old, she has no prior criminal conviction. She's been employed at Taco Bell for a year now. She is a high school graduate of Detroit Center High School. She does have, she's not on medication, but she has
Okay, please mark Ms. Andrews' files medical for the reasons stated by counsel. Go ahead.
Five children, 13, 11, 10, 9, and 3. Understand that these are serious, they are serious assault allegations. But
Thank you. Ms. Andrews, the court is going to enter a plea of not guilty and schedule 2 court dates. You must attend them both. Probable cause conference on November the 10th, which is a Tuesday. You have a right to a preliminary examination the following Tuesday, November 17th. Both 8:30 a.m. 36th District Court in front of Judge Archer. Both of those hearings will take place, ma'am, via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. You'll get information on how to connect before you release, but it's your responsibility to connect on time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Andrews, the court takes into consideration a number of things. Your lack of criminal convictions or capious history, your ties to the community, and the information presented by your attorney are all things the court considers upon setting bond. Also, the nature of these charges, which are very serious assaultive allegations that allegedly resulted in a serious injuries. The court has read and considered the information investigators report, employment status as relates to ability to post bond, as well as the current epidemic facing the nation. Ms. Andrews, during this bond, you are not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapon. Absolutely no contact with Taquima Mack and no contact with Justice Lovely Mitchell Smith. No contact means no contact of any kind. No contact orally, in writing, through a third person, at their place of residency, employment, or through any forms of social media. Absolutely no contact with either of those individuals. Do you understand?
Yes.
Ms. Andrews, the court notes that there is a likelihood of conviction, as well as the concerns regarding the safety of the public, and specifically the safety of the alleged victim. It's alleged. The allegations investigators report are extremely concerning, ma'am. They're simply allegations, but they're alleged that upon an assault involving you kicking the individual or hitting, and punching the individual with it appears other co-defendants. One of the complainants allegedly received, not limited to, serious injuries of a broken nose, 6 staples to the head, 6 teeth kicked out, laceration to the left shoulder, cuts, shattered right eye socket, bruised left eye, swelling to her face, chest, and back. And that's injuries alleged to one of the complainants. Go ahead if you want to say anything.
No, I was gonna ask, will we be able to get our turn to, say what happened? Because I wasn't down there when that was occurring.
Ms. Andrews, this is your attorney, Brandon Bird speaking. Please don't go into any facts of the case because you're being recorded and everything can be used against you. I want you to be able to provide the best possible defense to you when you get to your next attorney. And if you please just let the magistrate continue with this arraignment, that would be best for you.
Okay.
Okay, and Ms. Andrews, based on the information placed on the record and the concerns the court has regarding the safety of the alleged victims and the public at whole prior to being released, you're to be fit with a GPS tether. No You're not to purchase or possess a firearm or any dangerous weapons. And to be clear, no contact with Takema Mack and no contact with Justice Lovely Mitchell Smith. Do you understand?
Yes.
Based on the nature of your allegations and the information placed on the record and presented before the court, bond on this matter will be set in the amount. What was the employment status, counsel?
Oh, yeah, Taco Bell, yeah.
Bond is set 12,000, 10%. Ms. Andrews, listen to the court. Good luck.
Thank you.
What was the first court date, Your Honor?
Was the first court date the 17th?
No, ma'am. The two court dates, you have a probable cause conference on November the 10th, which is Tuesday, and your preliminary examinations the following Tuesday, November 17th. They're both at 8:30 via Zoom in front of Judge Archer.
Okay.
You're welcome. Good afternoon. Your name, please.
Lanaya Williams.
Oh, is this the change? Judges? Thank you. Thank you. What's that? I'm sorry. This is the one that we changed the date and the judge. Thank you. 1 second. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, thank you for your patience, ma'am. Your name, please, again.
Williams.
Thank you, Ms. Williams. And good afternoon, Ms. Williams. You're here for case number 200-61618, People State of Michigan versus Linnea Monet Williams for the council. For a waive formal reading on her plea of not guilty, Ms. Williams, the court is scheduling a probable cause conference, ma'am, that you must attend on December the 2nd. That's a Wednesday, first Wednesday of December. 8:30 a.m., 36th District Court in front of Judge Jones. Ms. Williams, that hearing will take place via Zoom. That's an off-site streaming technology. Before you're released, you'll get information on how to connect, but that's your responsibility to connect for that hearing on time. Do you understand?
Yes.
Not guilty is entered as to bond. December the 2nd. Welcome. Thank you. Ms. Williams, this is a very serious allegation, and the court takes into consideration the information your attorneys provided, included but not limited to the lack of KP's history or criminal convictions the court's aware of. You have ties to the community. The court considers your employment status as it relates to ability to post bond, as well as the epidemic facing the nation, the nature of this charge, as well as the information alleged in the investigator's report. Do you have a valid driver's license, Ms. Williams? No? So you can't drive without a valid license, so there's no driving, okay? Ms. Williams, given the information placed on the record, the serious nature of this charge, bond will be set $2,500 personal bond. You're being released on a personal bond, Ms. Williams. Listen to the court, no driving, and make sure you attend your court hearing. Good luck. You're welcome, counsel. DDC, do we have any males or females you're aware of at 48 hours that can't wait till tomorrow?
to my knowledge, Your Honor.
Officer, thank you. Have a nice day. Appreciate your help. Ms. Williams, do you have any questions, ma'am?
No.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.